Tattoo studios, they could be coming or going to Delray Beach. Either way you look at it, city leaders are one step closer toward making it easier for anybody to get a tattoo in that city. The Now's Charlie Keegan introduces us to at least one artist eager to open up a shop. Charlie?
So V2 Studios is right behind me, just across the street here. Right now, it's just an art gallery, but if all goes according to plan, eventually it'll also become a tattoo studio. So you better believe the owners there are keeping a close eye on city leaders as they consider new regulations for tattoo studios.
I started getting tattooed, right out of high school.
Jeff Kozan is lucky. He does what he loves.
To be able to actually have a career of being an artist daily is a blessing.
The Delray Beach man runs a tattoo studio in Fort Lauderdale, but his eyes are on Delray Beach.
What better place to be near the beach in a cool, kind of hip, upscale area and to be in an art district.
He leased this space downtown in April, only to find out he couldn't open right away.
Prohibition by omission.
See, the city never had any laws on the books about tattoo studios, so they were basically outlawed. Last week, the commission gave one of two approvals to a new set of ordinances regulating tattoo parlors. They include limiting hours between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m., keeping studios away from churches and schools and off Atlantic Avenue downtown. The city attorney presented data correlating tattoos to gangs and criminal activities as justifications for some regulations.
We can either acknowledge it or we can ignore it, and the city chose to acknowledge it and deal with it in the form of regulations.
Kozan says tattoos are becoming so mainstream, but understands the city has to control some aspects of the industry.
They want to make sure they cover their bases and do everything as safe as possible for the well-being of the city, and I completely understand that. I'm a resident. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen here either.
The city will meet next week to submit this ordinance on tattoo studios. But we looked at some polls and found that about 3 out of 10 Americans say they have a tattoo. Ahead at 5:30, we'll take a closer look at how mainstream tattooing is becoming. In Delray Beach, I'm Charlie Keegan for the Now, South Florida.
Charlie.